What's up, JFK Nation? Anthony Romo here with a player profile. Glad to be joined by junior third baseman Jake Hettrick. Jake, thanks for joining us today.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So, you're going into a year with a new team. Last year, you played for Hubbard. Were able to hit two big flies for the Eagles. Just were there any nerves involved in switching schools?
Of course, especially to pick up as a family and just move to a different program, a different school. But I knew, coming in, expectations were high, and that's something I've always wanted, people to push me day in and day out and really just get better as not only an athlete, but a person. And JFK opened up so many opportunities for me, and I jumped right on board.
Yeah, it really seems like there's that type of brotherhood at JFK with a lot of the guys there. Just what was that transition process kind of like for all the guys to meet you and you to kind of meet this team?
Of course, it was a little tough at first, building bonds that have never been there. A lot of the guys I kind of knew from summer ball or playing against them over the years, but building bonds with them was tough at first. Now it's smooth sailing, we're close knit, we're brothers there, and we're just looking to win day in and day out, regardless of the situation or the matter at hand.
So the team is currently 1-1 on the season after a 3-0 victory over Garfield this past weekend. And you've also started off red hot from the plate, batting 800 over these first two games, going 4 for 5 from the plate. Just what is it that has helped you from the plate to get off to such a great start this season?
Going up to the plate with a good mindset, a great mentality, like I'm going to win this battle, and having a lot of confidence up there and just wanting to provide and, put us in a spot to win and advance as far as we can, go day by day. And really, if we start rolling, get red hot, we're going to be special.
So coming into this season, your junior year, a season that a lot of people look at as kind of the biggest year for your high school career, where a lot of scouts start looking at you to play at the next level. What were some of your individual goals coming into this season?
You know, there's some big goals. I'm not the type to just dream about little tiny things. So for me, obviously, a huge one would be I want to break the single season home run record in Ohio. It's a large number, but with my confidence, I feel like if I get a hold of it, I could do so. First team all conference, definitely a big one. Last year, couldn't I just came up a little bit short of getting second team, and so that too kind of just pushes me day in and day out, especially against our conference teams. Once it comes time for conference play, just going to go with the same mentality. And then another one would be like regional teams, state teams, because it's tough for me to just set a goal so little for myself. I want to be the best I can be. I want to push myself to new limits, new goals every single day.
And so, I mean, goals like that are really possible. You're playing around a lot of guys that have a lot of experience when it comes to high school baseball. This is a team that returns a lot of people from a state championship team last year. We'll get into that a little bit later. But like I had said, junior year, big aspirations for you on the field. Now, off the field, your recruiting process has really started to ramp up. Just what are some schools that you've had the ability to visit to and some of the people you've been able to talk to?
Um, I've gone down to Cincinnati, West Virginia. Not too much. Not. I don't want to dive into those really too much. Those are kind of just like, hey, I gotta go. I still got my game to play. When it comes, it'll come. And of course, that's something I've wanted to do since I was little. Go to college, go to the next level, go as far as I can. And all the programs I've been to have been so nice. Coaches, very, very nice. Coaching staff, just an amazing experience to just be a part of. I've looked up to that since I was 5, starting at T-ball. It's crazy.
So, like I had said, you're now moving to JFK. You're on a team that is coming off a state championship run last year, and this team returns a lot of players from that team last year. They were pretty young. So, what do you think makes this team so dangerous again this year?
The brotherhood. I mean, we're so close knit. It's one huge family. And like I said earlier, once we start getting together as a team, we're going to be really, really special. We got a couple young guys that are going to fill in, but nevertheless, just the brotherhood, how close we are, the practices, the games, it's a family.
Now, going from a school in Hubbard that was a Division II team down to a school to Warren JFK that's a Division IV team, there's a lot of challenges that come into that. I mean, I know the varsity team doesn't have as many people as we did at Hubbard because the school is just not that big. And I know you're all about baseball. You're all about these challenges that come forth each and every day. Now, coming with a team that just won a state championship, the schedule is going to be pretty tough this year. I saw you guys have Akron Hoban on the schedule. Just what excites you so much about playing some of these bigger schools?
I playing these bigger schools, I can finally show like what I have. Playing Hoban, like it's just a name on the front of the jersey. It's every day it's just a baseball game. So being able to play huge teams like Hoban and Notre Dame Cathedral Latin and etc. just it excites me because I wanna go against their best, show them my best, and just do what I can do.
And also, in the summer ball perspective, you've been welcomed into a very prestigious travel team and Team Ohio Pro Select. Just what has that experience been like for you so far?
It's been really good, going up there Saturdays and Sundays in the winter, getting some swings in with top talent guys, D1 prospects. It's an amazing environment to be around. Pushes me every single practice. Coaching, love our coach Chris Check. He's always there for me. He's always there for our guys. And of course, I want to step in there and whatever opportunity I may get, I want to give them my best.
You talked about the talent surrounding that team. There's a lot of Division I prospects. They're just flooded all over that team. Just how exciting is that for you coming into an environment like that and really being able to show yourself and compete with some of the best kids here, not only in the state of Ohio, but some of the surrounding states?
You know, just it's baseball. Everybody has their hidden talent, and being under the radar for so long, having a shot now, it's amazing. Being able to compete with those guys, teaching me, showing me the ways. It there's nothing more I could ask for.
Now, off the field, this is really one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to have you on here today. It's something I'm really proud to be a friend of you for. So, this past winter, you and a couple of your friends, you really wanted to take a look at the mental health aspect of a lot of our athletes around here. You really started a page called Inspire Athletes. So, just talk to the people a little bit about what your mission is with that organization.
So our mission is to allow anybody to know, just go somewhere for help when needed. It's kind of tough and it's a very sensitive topic just to openly discuss. And if you can kind of get on the web and talk to somebody that way, it can make a difference. It could save lives. It could do so much, motivate you day to day. Um, and we're really pushing forward with everything we have going there. We want to better everything. We just want to make it the best experience for people that may struggle with anything. And it's not even just athletes. It could be anybody.
So, Jake, thank you for joining us here today, our YSN player profile. I'm glad having you on, and good luck in the rest of the season.
Hey, thank you, Anthony.